Steve, we not only have the prettiest girls in the audience here at the Steve Allen Show, but also you'll have to admit some of the strangest musical instruments. And this gentleman plays perhaps the strangest of them all. He plays the bicycle, and his name is Frank Zappa. Thank you.
You actually play a bicycle?
Yeah.
Are you in the Musicians Union?
No.
Do you play any other musical instrument, anything more conventional, perhaps?
Guitar, vibes, bass, and drums.
Guitar, vibes, bass, drums, and bicycle. As bicycle will travel from his bass to his drums to his guitar. How did you happen to pick up your first bicycle?
I was discussing this before with some of the people backstage. I believe that a lot of the people have actually played bicycles from time to time. But when they're young, they take a piece of cardboard and a clothespin, attach it to the rear wheel, and when it goes around, it makes that noise, and you're playing a bicycle then.
Oh, I see. You mean when they pretend they have a little motor and make it sound like a motorbike? Yes, we've all done that. Well, is that what you do? You make a motorbike noise? I see a couple of bikes over here. Perhaps we'd better go over and demonstrate and show them what you do. Frank Zappa, Z-A-P-P-A, huh? Well, here we are, friends. Stereo bikes. And you have what are these tools in your hands?
These pair of Louis Bellson-style drumsticks and a bass bow that I borrowed from your bass man in the back.
Louis Bellson-style drumsticks. Does Louis know what you're doing with them?
I don't think he'd approve very much.
How long have you been playing bike, Frank?
About 2 weeks.
He probably was selling insurance or something, and he thought, what's something real jerky that'll get me on the Steve Allen Show? Playing bicycle. What could be sillier than that? And he did it, and here we are. That's probably how it happened. You really only been playing 2 weeks?
Yes.
What do you do ordinarily besides this?
I'm a composer.
Ah. Might we be familiar with any of your songs as yet?
Well, you will be familiar with some of my songs as of next week, but I did the score for The World's Greatest Sinner.
And who might that be? Tommy Manville or who? Tell us about that.
That's the name of the film. It's the world's worst movie, and I did the music for it.
The World's Greatest Sinner?
Yes. It's a Tim Carey production, Frenzy Productions.
Frenzy Productions.
It's an independent company.
Well, they all are these days, the way things are going. But
they shot it in El Monte.
So they... Listen, they shot my agent, Mel Monte. You know, that could happen to anybody. Who's in it?
Tim Carey and a cast of 1,000 people that he found down on Main Street someplace.
The World's Greatest Sinner. Does Tim play the title role?
Yes.
And you wrote the score for that. What instrumentation did you use? 3 harmonicas and a bicycle, or what?
Well, we had a 55-piece orchestra, and we had a very unusual reed section. We had...
They couldn't read.
We had contrabass clarinet, 4 bassoons, 2 oboes, English horn, 4 flutes and piccolo, 4 trumpets, 4 horns, and 4 trombones, and a tuba, and I forget, there's a bunch of...
And a partridge in a pear tree. Well, it sounds like a very interesting inventory.
We recorded it in the Chaffey College Little Theater in Alta Loma, California. Of course,
it was a runaway production then, wasn't it? Right down the line.
For 12 hours we recorded.
Well, we'll look forward to that. Now, as for the job of the moment, you want to play the New Departure Blues, or exactly what are you going to lay on us here? I'll just let you show us what happens.
The first thing that I should do is demonstrate to you the different types of sounds that you can get from a bicycle, because it actually does make some very interesting sounds, and of course that's what we're all interested in.
Is new sounds, yes. Like buck, 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 buck.
That's one of the sounds that you can get.
Yes. Oh, you have a microphone down there, I see.
Well, I'll need this microphone to pick up the next sound. You have to hold it right there.
All right.